Hello guys, welcome back to The Tried Truth. Today you're probably stopping in to check out, well, let's see, it's called BADEE. Hold on. BADEE al-OUD, OUD for Glory. This is inspired by OUD for Greatness by Initio. I didn't get a price on that right now, but I'm guessing it's around the $300 range for 100 ml for that. But anyway, this fragrance, I went ahead and cheated, and I did it. I wanted my first impression of it. I wanted to do that. I was going to do a video of that because I got a shipment of fragrances in the other day. Anyway, I'll get right to this one. The reason I went ahead and did it, I wanted to see about the performance, and it's pretty nuclear. So, but this is way better than I expected. I watched a few reviews myself here on YouTube, but I got to tell you, I love this stuff more than I could have ever imagined for what it is. I mean, so I'll break it down for you. So what we have here, it came out in 2020, okay, and it's by LATTAFA. Anyway, if you've seen one LATTAFA fragrance, you haven't necessarily seen them all. I'm telling you, presentation is great on these. Like I have two of these. I have this one. I have Amethyst as well. And anyway, but this is classified as an amber woody fragrance. Okay. Anyway, it was launched in 2020. Now, as far as the accords of this fragrance, you're looking at the first and the foremost thing is oud. It's a warm, spicy, fresh, spicy patchouli, metallic, musky, woody, lavender, earthy, and leather type of accord. So yeah, and as far as that goes, fresh, spicy, yeah, it's all there. You're gonna pick up all those accords and the notes of the fragrance. Okay, top notes. Okay, so when you first apply this fragrance, what you'll get hit with first is oud. For me, I'm telling you. But it's not a stinky, stanky type of oud. I'm telling you, guys, if the bottle does it any justice, it's a good thing. This is some great stuff, and for the price, you can't beat it. Totally niche quality. I don't even know how they do it, but anyway, I love the smell. I'll go right to skin with this one. This is going to be my scent of the day. It's kind of cool here. I know it's supposed to get up around 60 to 62 degrees today here in Michigan, but wow, man. You know what? Lately, I've been looking for more dark, mysterious types of scents, and this is just right there. I mean, so it has the notes labeled for top notes: saffron, nutmeg, and lavender. This is just beautiful, man. And then in the mid, you have the oud or agarwood patchouli. And then in the base, again, you have some more agarwood and patchouli, and then musk. So really, you have saffron, nutmeg, lavender, patchouli, musk, and then pretty much oud. But some of the things I'm picking up from this scent, first off, it's dark. Yeah, it is definitely a dark scent in a good way. So for this time of year, it's great. It's going to survive the cold weather. And whether or not you can wear this year round, I would say yes. I'd go light on the hot weather. I'd go light on the sprays, things like that. But as far as that goes, Fragrantica has it listed for winter wear. 50% spring, like 25%, not even 25, maybe 15% summer, fall 100%, and for day it has about 40%, and nights it has 100% for nights. So yeah, I mean, what a great scent though. So like, it's got it going on, guys. I wish I could put it into words. I'll do my best, and I'm gonna tell you. As far as a cultural type of or ethnicity, yeah, it's Middle Eastern 100%. in a good way though. I do pick up some kind of the foodie spices that you would get. Let's say you're in like in a Middle Eastern market, and you're not far, and this is the one thing that really stands out to me. Let's say you're not far from some oil refineries or oil wells, and I can imagine in the Middle East that might be the case. Um, the air there, hit by 90-degree desert type of environment, and you're near this Eastern market, so you're picking up the food type of spices from the vendors or restaurants nearby, along with that desert heat, that dry humidity or whatever you want to call it, and then along in the breeze, you're getting the refinery. You can kind of smell it. And if you think that's a bad thing, if you think how I describe that would be a turnoff or a negative, let me tell you something. Think of Dior Fahrenheit. I know a lot of you probably don't like that fragrance, but how it takes this gasoline and burning tire type of smell and adds it to a fragrance like Dior's Fahrenheit, and it almost creates this intriguing type of scent profile that it invokes curiosity, and it makes it so much more intoxicating. I don't know about you guys. When I was a kid, I always liked the smell of gas. I don't know why. I can't explain it. Okay, I know it's wrong in every sense of the term. I wasn't one of those huffers. I didn't go around huffing stuff, but for some reason, I liked the smell of gas. Even alcohol, I smell alcohol as a kid, and it just stood out. It's like it heightens the senses when you smell a fragrance or something that has those types of scents in there. But this, like I said before in some of my previous reviews, the fragrance is artistic and it's created, it's balanced, it's you have a canvas. So like you have this base that they build the fragrance on. And with this one, it may say that it's oud and vanilla and patchouli. Okay, that's what the base notes are. Oh man. But I'm telling you, the petroleum type petroleum type of background in this is just, it's addictive. It's the weirdest thing in the world. I can't explain it. But yeah, and then you get these marketplace spices in there. And they're not listed. I mean, you have nutmeg and saffron and lavender, okay, and patchouli. But man, you can almost smell the food in the area. So like if you were to just close your eyes, smell this fragrance, it will literally transport you to the Middle East. And like I said, if you're in the desert area near a marketplace, and on the other side of the spectrum, you have this oil refinery, and all these scents are blowing across the landscape, this is what you get right here. It just transports you to another place. But it's beautifully done. I'm telling you, I can't, I wish I could do better than that. I'm telling you, I can read the notes to you. I can tell you what they say and the accords. But why is it attractive? I don't know. But it is. It is. So Mahir Black Edition by LATTAFA, the one with the horse. I have that one. Now that one doesn't have the, okay, I've heard this referred to as burning tires, but I'm going to go with more of a petroleum smell, okay? But it's done so well. Let's say like on the level of how the iris note in Dior Homme Intense has that lipstick vibe. This has a note just as beautiful, just different, of that oily, not oily, but that petroleum vibe. It is done so well. And like I said, combined with the spices of the ethnic food in the Middle East. I mean, I'm telling you. And it performs out of this world. And the thing I can tell you about it, I can't find anything unpleasant about it. When you think, the LATTAFA Mahir Black Edition. That has some stomach churning type of spices in it that, like, if you're not if you're not exposed to that, if you've never smelled that before, it might come off unpleasant or way too ethnic. But I'm telling you, both of these are done great. The Mahir, I love it. It's really, really good. But sometimes the spices are a little much, so you got to watch it with how many sprays and the temperature outside, things like that. But this one, man. And as far as this goes, when I opened this yesterday before church, I only put it on this wrist here. So about 45 minutes later, I got ready for church, and you know, we have our family pew. So my wife's parents are usually on one side or the other of me. My wife sits between us. And then there's some other regulars that sit from us, some elderly couple. And I respect them. And I have noticed some fragrances are a turnoff. This one I was afraid to wear to church yesterday. So I chose not to. So I went ahead, I took my shower, and I ended up wearing Blue de Chanel EDP. And everyone always likes that. They don't always compliment me or anything like that, but I know how they feel about it. So I'll go with freshies, a little bit of incense for church. I like to wear like Givenchy pie, some vanillic, spicy type of fragrance that aren't too overpowering, some Issey Miyake's. So the more on the fresher take, a little bit of incense, sometimes a bit floral. You got to watch out with strong iris in church. It'll turn heads in a negative way. I've noticed that. This one, I will wear to church next week, and I'm gonna wear something dark with it. It's just got this vibe. Yeah, man. Maybe even a nice sports jacket with a shirt and a tie. Maybe not a tie, but I don't like to overdress. But anyway. Yeah, formal setting. But with this one, I don't know. I haven't thought about it too much. When can you wear it? What types of situations? I would say 100% on a date, I would wear this. You know, I'm married, but I'm just saying. But it's a seductive type of intriguing scent. And intriguing is the best word I can give this one. It's completely intriguing. I love what it does. And wow, man. As far as like, I don't know. It's an inspirational type of scent. I'm telling you, I'm gonna end up buying Oud for Greatness by Initio perfumes. I'm going to, because this is so good. It just makes me so curious. What's that all about? I mean, if this is this good, and this is inspired by that, then I definitely want to experience that. I'm going to at least get a tester of it just to see what that's all about. I don't want to run this video too long, but yes, you know, I would blind buy it. I did. I blind bought this fragrance. I never smelled it before, and it's just, you know, I listen to some of the most inspiring YouTubers out there. I won't go into who they are because I want you to watch me. But ultimately, this gets high marks from everyone. In fact, they say it is one of the greatest inspired by fragrances out there. Done 99% spot on. It lacks nothing. Quality of ingredients, it lacks nothing. It doesn't lack performance. It doesn't lack presentation. Even the presentation is top notch. I throw most of my boxes away, but this, I can't. I mean, I love the way it looks inside the box. I love the way that it looks on my shelf. Yeah, and the box isn't some flimsy, cheap cardboard. This thing is a solid, heavy box, and I like it. So, and I got to be honest with you, this would be like a Middle Eastern version of like I said earlier, Dior Homme, not Dior Homme, like a Middle Eastern version of Dior's Fahrenheit, but with the strength of Dior Homme Intense. And instead of the gas and tires, you kind of get more of a petroleum type of refinery type of scent. I have not heard that in any other review. I grew up in Southwest Detroit next to the Marathon Oil Company. Trust me when I tell you that that is how this makes me feel. And I just can't stop wanting to smell this. They don't list it, but there's some citrus in the opening of this too. I just can't get enough of this stuff. And man, it's so good. It's so good. I can't get over how good it is. Yeah, it's not off-putting at all. I mean, for an oud fragrance, with all of the stigmas that come with oud fragrances, and they're very cultural, they're very ethnic. This one is, it's just good. It's just good. I'm telling you. I don't know. There are some fragrances that have a negative effect on you. Some of them have an oudy accord that is a little bit stinky. Not this. This is just done really, really, really well. I don't know where it's getting that petroleum vibe. It's not listed in the notes. Let me go back to the accords of this fragrance really quick. Let's see if anything is a giveaway. So, warm, spicy, fresh, spicy, oud, metallic. Okay. Musky, woody, earthy, leathery. I don't get any leather. I don't. Maybe a dark, really dark, thick leather, maybe. But it's just over. It's kind of overruled by everything else. But yeah, I recommend this. In fact, I insist on it. I completely insist on it. If you love fragrances, if you want to experience something so different than just about everything that you've ever experienced, I don't know who you are, but if you've grown up with the designer houses like Chanel, Dior, Paco Rabanne, Azzaro, goodness, there's so many, Issey Miyake's, Davidoff, whatever you like. If you're into the designers, if you've dabbled in niche and you started getting into some of the cheaper niche brands like Mancera's, you can pick up usually right around the $100 range for Mancera's. Montals, you can pick those up usually between 100 and 200. And then Nishanis, you get into those, and then you're getting closer to 300. And if you've gotten into the niche brands, if you haven't experienced ouds, if you've not gotten into them, this is the one that I would start with. This is around $35. Let's see here real quick. No. Let's see. I can't believe it. LATTAFA has it for $22.30. I don't know what size bottle that is. Joma Shop, $22.30. The Perfume Spot, $26.33. Fragrance Net, $29.39. It's readily available. This is a good place to start, but it's not just an oud fragrance. Man, it's completely wonderful. Yeah, like you would think like an Arabian warrior would want to wear this. This is the type of scent that like that guy from The Mummy Part 2, The Mummy Returns, that Middle Eastern guy, Oded, I can't remember his last name. That guy would wear this scent 100%. I mean, this is what you imagine when you see this scent. This is a scent that a guy that is just in control. He's wearing this because he's just, man, he knows. He's very confident. This is a very confident scent. But like I said, you can literally, this is a scent you could easily wear to church as long as you didn't overspray it, and you're in a climate-controlled environment. Office safe, I would say yes. I would say you could wear it on a date. But I just like the way it smells. I would wear it anywhere, anytime, and not think twice about it, because it's just unique. It's different than everything else you smell out there. You walk into Macy's, I don't think Macy's has anything that would smell like this, unless they had like I know there were some oud fragrances out there that are discontinued, but once in a while, I'm sure they do have a couple. But this is just, man, it's 100 out of 100 fragrance to me. I mean, a 10 out of 10. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it, and so I won't say anything else about it. I really dig it. It's a must-have for any fragrance enthusiast. This is a must-have, especially for the price. Thanks for checking it out with me. My next review, I have a shipment coming in today. It may be here now. I'm gonna have to go check, but I also want to review the Amethyst and tell you my thoughts on that one. So yeah, guys, trust me on this one. You won't regret it. I'm telling you right now, if you buy this and you don't like it, it would make a perfect gift for any masculine type of guy. Not just masculine. I think anybody can wear this. Anybody, even unisex. I'm telling you, this is great stuff. So make a good gift. You could probably turn around and sell it and get all or most of your money back. But if you buy it and you don't like it, do this. Hang on to it. And as your journey in fragrances develops and evolves, you'll come back to this one and you'll like it. Trust me. It's just going to take some time. If you don't like it at first, that's understandable. But give it some time. I think you'll change your mind in the long run. I've had fragrances that have grown on me, like Dior Homme Intense. At first, it was just too much lipstick, and then all of a sudden, now I don't know what it is. I see past that and into the depths of the fragrance and realize that initial off-putting lipstick vibe is only the canvas for the rest of the scent to kind of envelop on. So this is a great one. Thanks for checking it out.